welcome back to my channel. Some days ago I asked you guys on Instagram whether or not you wanted a video regarding zero waste or at least plastic free living, something like this, when you live with your parents and when you live at home. And a lot of you guys said yes, and that's why I'm doing this video today. I myself did not know about the zero waste movement and the zero waste concept when I lived with my parents, but I'm sure that I have some tips for you if you want to do that. So yeah, let's just get started. The first thing I think is rather important if it's your parents you're trying to get more into zero waste, or it's your friends or roommates, whatever, is that instead of telling them what to do, you show them what you do. So for instance, if you live with your parents, ask them whether or not you should have some days where you do the grocery shopping and then you can leave out the plastic bags and you do whatever you like and you come home with it, and that's just how you do it, and then maybe they'll get inspired by it, or at least you will have some sort of control in some aspects of the grocery shopping part. But for the most part, I bet some of you are not doing the grocery shopping, and if you're not doing that, and if you cannot do that, I have some other tips as well. The first thing is rather important. I think that it also applies to roommates and friends and boyfriends and girlfriends, whatever, and parents. It is that instead of telling them what they should do and telling them how they should behave, you should be the example you want to see, and you should just show them what you do and then do it, and then perhaps they will get inspired, or they will see that this is so important to you and maybe try to do the same, or at least, yeah, as I said, get inspired. But that's the most important thing, is that don't be preachy, don't tell them what they should do. Instead, use yourself as an example. If that applies to grocery shopping, for instance, I suggest your own help, suggest that you take some of the responsibility and maybe have days where you do the cooking and you do the grocery shopping, and on those days you can leave out the plastic bags and you can skip the meat and do vegetarian dishes, something like this. But the overall point is that you should try to take responsibility yourself and show how it feels and how it's done and everything. In context of food and grocery shopping and stuff like this, you can also take the control of your lunch, for instance, if you're still at school or at work, whatever. Instead of relying on your parents to do these things, then take responsibility yourself and then prepare your own lunch, then prepare it in a glass jar or in a eco lunch box. If you do not have these things either, you can of course buy them, or you can put them on your wish list for your birthday. That's also a way of signaling to your parents that this is something that's so important to you, that you wish for equipment to practice this lifestyle. If you do not have the possibility of grocery shopping and preparing food and cooking and stuff like this, maybe your parents is a bit reluctant to try this out. That's also something that perhaps some of you will experience. I am almost positive that is the case, but you can take control of your own room and your own area. So that means, for instance, skip the plastic bags wherever you can and replace it with a canvas bag. That's also a way of signaling that you yourself are making a change, and that's a lot easier for other people to adapt this change if you yourself practice it. But yeah, make your own makeup, stuff like this. You can also, I talked about before, wish lists and birthdays and Christmas. Wish for experiences with your friends and your family. So instead of wanting stuff and materialism, set the example and wish for experiences, maybe a holiday, vacation, trips to the movies, walks in the park, stuff like this. That's also waste free and super fun. Another place, also in context of both gifts and yourself and what you can do, shop secondhand or wish for secondhand gift certificates. So yeah, once again, if you do not have the possibility to do the grocery shopping or do the cooking, there are a lot of other places where you can replace new things with used things, for instance clothes. So yeah, hit the secondhand stores and again, be the example. Don't wish for new clothes, but start going in thrift shops. I believe it's very hard, if you do have parents that do not believe in zero waste, it's very hard to be completely waste free. But the most healthy way of looking at this is take control of the waste you yourself produce. So yeah, for instance, secondhand, wish for experiences as gifts. Try to ask your parents if they wanted to incorporate a day where you do the grocery shopping and you do the cooking. So take control of something and take responsibility of some of your actions that way. Recapping once again, don't tell them what they should do and how they should behave, but show them by your own example instead. So yeah, don't be preachy, just be cool, and be the example you want to see. And if that starts in your room, or that starts in your kitchen, or that starts in school, that's all fine. But as I've said in multiple videos by now, it's your own journey. It's individual and it's personal, and practice it where you think it's the best. So if that's makeup, or if that's canvas bag swap, or if that's your lunch, or if that is your groceries, that's your deal. But I think it's awesome that you want to try it out, awesome that you're interested in it even though you live at home. So yeah, just awesome. I hope this video was somewhat helpful. Again, I am not very experienced in this area, but this is my advice from me to you. You're welcome. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up or leave a comment with your best advice for people that live at home. Or if you yourself live at home and you have some advice, leave them down below, because I think I would love to read them, and maybe lots of others would too. You can also subscribe to my channel, that would make my day. And of course go to my blog, gittemary.com, and you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook and whatever. It's in the description, all the links. So yeah, go check that out. And have a really awesome day, guys. And see you guys next time. Bye!